Yeah, man, every time this depression come around, I can get a grip on it. The devil tended the floor, I slipped on it. Man, my cup runneth over with drama, I sipped on it. Get in the way of my drive like I parked the whip on it. Yeah, see, I got pain and she want me, gotta lay it on her. Bitter bitches out there wishing that I waited longer. My wife step out to the wedding as they playing Lana. If life a bitch, I just pray she ain't the maid of honor. I came out so many battles like I was made of armor. Took the birds out the coop and made them pay the farmer. They tried to come for my charms, good thing I ain't a charmer. Left them boys charred and dismembered, I call it paying karma. See, getting money in my jeans, that's my true religion. My homie wanna do business, he sick of doing dishes. They fired me from KFC, guess I was too ambitious to be in the kitchen with the fly, trying to move a chicken. I wonder what my co-workers think of this new mission. If going back to where I came from didn't make me superstitious, I probably hit that drive-thru up in this new edition, just to show them when you self-made, it's too delicious. All that doubt made it bittersweet. So many homies along the way thought I missed a beat. I mean, we came into this bitch, we was 7 deep. 6 of them boys slept on me, that's why I never sleep. 5 in the morning, my eyes wide trying to get a brief. Case of money, you got a case of the jealousy. Should get a case, I done slayed so many melodies. Can't go to Canada no more cause all these felonies. I cut some people out of circle cause they ain't aligned. One in my spot, but they hustle ain't the same as mine. I think they thought that they would come back at a later time. Realized that that wasn't gonna happen, now they hate online. Man, all that shade fall on deaf ears. Let them people tell you that you right, you still missing what you left here. They ask me how I win and taste, I say chef's kiss. You ever come to my birthday, you got a death wish. I elevated my stance to watch the paper dance. Why every time I see somebody from my past, they tell me they down bad, but coming up, they got major plans. Then ask me for a handout, brother, ain't a chance. I made this off the Armstrong like my name was Lance. Giving CDs away when nobody gave a glance. Now these label executives out here shaking hands, promising that major advance. But I know what come with that paperwork, they stealing your dreams. Tell you that they doing marketing, they faking your streams. Then you wonder why your hype never big as it seems. You go to book a tour and knowing that'll fill up the seats. Now you gon' struggle to recoup, plus you got them bills due on the coupe. And you can't go get a job, your homies say you the truth. And in your eyes, a 9 to 5 lower than you can stoop. Man, you smoking more than Snoop, your pressure is at the roof. Yeah. That's why I tell these artists, man, just stay independent, keep your ownership. Grass ain't always greener on the other side, you know. Comparing yourself to other people's success, got no idea what's even going on. Yeah. Plus, there's so much more to this shit than just money and streams and numbers. So what you doing fulfilling you? Is it feeding your spirit? Are you inspiring people? Are you inspiring yourself? You feel motivated by what you're doing? And I ain't done with this shit. Shout out whoever made this beat, this shit inspired me, man. Yeah, bottle the emotions I left at the bottom of the ocean. I gave these rappers a chance, man, but they not as potent. Some of my simplest records evoking more emotion. I lost a piece of myself when Ethan was overdosing. I lost a piece of my heart when my daddy left me broken. Life wasn't copacetic, but we kept it coping. So many things I wanted to say, but were never spoken. Home alone in the house like I'm a Macaulay Culkin. Man, you want something in this life, you gotta show devotion. I seen so many hard times, ain't even show emotion. Life was driving me insane, but I kept it moving. I changed my mind to redefine the word locomotion. Lower the potion into my mouth, ain't nobody noticed. My teenage years were periods of me being hopeless. Stealing cars I could jump, start a Kia motor, but wasn't half as hard as being sober. Man, I took myself to the man that I always needed. Tell my pops this unfinished business has been completed. All that tragedy you put me through made me undefeated. The prayers, they wasn't needed. Go roll up a blunt with Jesus. Tell him that I took a bite of fruit from the garden of Eden. Wisdom that the pain taught me I couldn't harbor from reading. Ain't wish on a star, but a star something I superseded. Tell them I'm the best. All they saying is all you can see that, homie, this is self-belief. From all the years I had to shelter grief. For all the years my family they chose the Mosses over me. I spread your ashes in a mountain out in Tennessee. That's why J. Cole ain't even hit this beat as cold as me. No surrender and no retreat. Could rock a diamond grill, the truth still come out of my teeth. I got an iron will and keep that iron under my seat. Just to iron out the issues that can come to my feet. So please don't act like Iron Mike when you saying this beat. If you so much as say my name, you gon' get what you reap. Man, that's a mountain that you do not want to climb, and it's steep. Difference of lion and sheep. I'm like the mines in the sacrifice, I find my relief. And in the afterlife where I finally sleep. Until then, I just lift the pen and write to the beast. I mean, they told me watch the throne, but that's my kind of seat. I seen the stage lights, but never seen the lights of the feet. Yeah.
This AI tool will
So Mama Bear was asked to send me something. I don't know who asked her to send it to me, but I find it amusing. Last night I sat down with my husband and told him how, even if Betty didn't respond to me, and I'm glad. I'm glad she didn't. Let me tell you why. I would feel like I was making a deal with the devil. Because in my opinion, she is just as bad as the ones. No, I wouldn't say just as bad. I think the ones coming after me are worse, to be honest with you. I find that Betty's not stupid. I just think she has no common fucking sense. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to it. You don't go to people's neighborhoods and harass and destroy lives. You don't help to cause where ambulances come in. You don't do those things. You know, I'm going to figure out my legal issues, but hey, since I've decided not to go against this, I think I've decided to cover it. And I'm sure Molly or somebody has gone over this. You guys see, I've been doing Quentin and fighting with Shay. She's over there at my table today again. I think I'm going to keep her around for Halloween. What do you think? I might plug her in and put her behind me. Okay, I want to bring my clowns up. I did bring them up. I just got one of them, their hair fell off. It's the one I wanted to use for Benny. I'm pissed. It has black and white stripes and it holds a baby. I love this shit for crafting. It's reptile glue. So I'm going to glue its hair back on and fix it. And then we're going to have Benny. I might add a beard to it. Benny's going to stand behind me. And then I'm going to dress one up like a girl and make it Tiffany. What do you think? Okay. Let me put my joint out. Let me show you what was sent to me. My eyes itchy. I don't know what this video is. I keep clicking it and there's nothing there. However, there's an article, Henderson, Tennessee, Seth Rogers, father of missing 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, recently joined Dwayne Dog Chapman in filing preliminary injunction against several people who have joined the search for the teenager. You guys have to always keep in mind that I do not know the detail. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. That I don't know the details of Sebastian's case. I have not followed it at all. At all. Since the first week, probably. Okay? The injunction request cites interference and obstruction as the reasons for the filing. One private investigator involved in the search, Stephen Fisher, filed a non-party opposition to the injunction request, claiming he is actively engaged in the search for Sebastian and a preliminary and ultimate permanent would undermine the real search for the boy. My eyesight is so bad and that's really small to me. I'm sorry, and it's going to get smaller. So My standing as a non-party opposer in this case arises from the plaintiff's attempt to secure a preliminary and permanent injunction, Fisher explains in his opposition, which would undermine the integrity of the investigation by silencing media personalities, obstructing public dialogue, and acquiring communications data. So you go down and there's a PDF attached, right? And the first one I look at, I'm really freaking confused, right? Hey, little Dev, let me shut my. You don't have to look at me reading this. You can tell I can't see. I squint. I look ridiculous. Okay. So, this first page in the Court of Common Pleas, Delaware, Pennsylvania cover sheet, notice filing of motion or petition under local rules of civil procedure. I wonder if I could zoom this in. No. Who's this distributed by? Contributed by WSMV Digital Teams, WSMV Digital. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. Sorry, guys. I tried. Okay, hold on here, because this is something, and I think it's worth the read. So if they come back from lunch on Quentin, they're going to go right into the verdict anyway. We'll start a new stream and just let it play. Okay, hold on. In the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania cover sheet, notice of filing of motion or petition under local rules of civil procedure. And it's just like a bunch of, I guess they got to respond to this. I'm not going to read all that. Okay. Page 2. There is, I believe, 18 pages. In the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, Stephen Fisher, licensed private investigator, license 9101, non-party opposer, versus At Night Media, Dwayne Dog Chapman, Seth Rogers, Tony L. Mathis, Andrew Griffin, Brittany Nicole Jackson, Christina O'Donnell, Julia Valentini, Hong Exie, and Nick the Hat, Hasty Fustoth, what the fuck ever that name is. Plaintiffs, case number CV 2024-9083, non-party opposition to motion for preliminary injunction. Introduction. Okay, so I read this the other day. Is this what I posted? Okay, I read this the other day. This is this guy saying, I need people to fill me in. Okay, I didn't realize this was the same thing I read the other day. I was scrolling down. I thought it said something else. Plaintiff, Nick the Hat, has noticed plaintiff's own filing. So yeah, Molly definitely already went over this. But my thing is here, as I'm going down here and reading, this is not the one I was sent. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. I swear the one I was sent was a female. I read it wrong. It's okay. We're still going to go over this. Okay. So what I want to do is go through this and go through theirs. And I want us to decide who has the better argument here. Because what I'm going to do is take lawsuits out of this. I'm going to research and figure out what they could take my fucking house. You want to take it and look like a shit poor fucking person. You go ahead and fucking do it. I'm waiting for less of a hassle stress in my life anyway. I'll go get a fucking little efficiency apartment with my husband and live quietly like an old lady for the rest of my life. It don't really fucking matter to me. You just did some dickhead shit and took some shit away from my grandbabies, though. And I'm not even going to fight you back because I know I didn't do those fucking things. I don't have the money to get there. It's anxiety ridden. I can't find an attorney because I don't have upfront money for down payments and this, that, and the other. They're not just going to let me sign over my home, right? Like, that's not how it goes. And I believe that these people aren't even asking the amount of my home. I have to go back through the court papers and read them, but I'll cover my own fucking case. I'll tell you what they're doing while they're suing me. How about that? They could add that to the lawsuit. We'll just go over everything because it's in public record anyway, names and all. So now it's public. My lawsuit is not speculation. It's really going on. I'm not fighting it. I didn't do those things. I have no means of fighting it at this moment. If I find a way, I'm definitely going to do that, right? But in the meantime, I'm going to cover my own lawsuit. What do you think of that? What I want to do is, I can't find my phone. I think it's upstairs. I think I left it in the bathroom. So I got to get it. And what I want to do is start with reading the attorney's text messages to me so that I could show how, in my opinion, immature this guy is and how he has played fuck shit games with me even in my text messages. He can't respond professionally. Okay? You want to take all my shit? Then we're going to go fucking cutthroat. I ain't going down without making it worse for myself. How about that? I'm really at the point where I don't give a fuck. Okay? I was thinking about this today. Is it because I have videos on my computer? Like, this is just wild speculation, right? I have all these videos on my computer. Is it that they're not trying to get my home, but they're trying to, like, go in there and say, oh, we'll take her computer? My son, when he was 8 years old, let me tell you, I had to go through a lawsuit before myself. It was stupid. It was like $200, okay? This lady, they were having a yard sale in a very skinny alley, and we didn't know. Down the street from my house, like if you go that street I showed you the fire trucks the other day, there's a little tiny alley that goes towards the park. And they were having a flea market, right? And like a yard sale, not a flea market. And my son was riding his bike and he didn't see this older lady standing there, and he accidentally hit her with his bike, but he didn't hurt her. It was like he hit his brake as he was hitting her, and it left like a brush burn. She ended up needing 2 fucking stitches. Okay? She took me to court for it because she felt my son shouldn't have been riding his bike down there, like we knew what the fuck was going on down there. You know? So I lost because I didn't have an attorney. It was $200. I ended up paying the $200. But before they take the money from you, what they do is they come into your home and they assess everything you have, like what equals the $200 that we could take. And those people could put on a list what they want. Is it that these people want my fucking computer or something? Like, I don't understand this. I'm speculating. I know it sounds crazy, but I was just thinking about when I went through that with my son and the 2 damn stitches that we paid the lady, and my son wrote an apology note. Everything was fine and good after that. What the fuck is going on here that these people are setting up lawsuits on me for things I didn't do? I'm going to show you what started the lawsuit with Linda. She is named on my court documents in public, and I'll show you that, as Linda Cutshaw. I don't know what else is on them court documents, so I'll wait till we get there to read them, because they are 100% public. I don't know why this woman got on Tiffany Marie's and started about her son was killed by this guy and this, that, and the other, and she's against the police. Do y'all remember that? I may have clips, but I'm done. I'm not going down without a fight. And if you want to take my shit, I'm showing every public thing about your life that I possibly can that is not considered doxing by legal means. Starting with the court papers. Oh. And the text messages. Fuck, my phone's upstairs. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Pam. Hey, little Dev. That's what we're doing. If you're going to take my shit, you're going to take it. I can't stop you, right? I don't have the means to do that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that I have to get on a public platform and do that when I did this to help myself and my family. There's a bunch of liars on this earth that play games, and this is theft. They target people and they steal from them. It's like fucking, man, y'all know. They ain't gonna drop it, little Dev. This attorney ain't fucking playing. They already filed it. Like, there's a date filed. But let me show you all what started this. Okay? I really did think that was something else. I already read this. I don't know what I was reading. I must have had another tab up after reading this. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. I don't want to click that out. Damn it, how'd I get to my studio? Bear with me 1 second, guys. I've showed this twice, but we're just going to keep showing it. Okay? Because this right here is the setup with Tiffany Marie. However, I'm really curious as to why it continued after Chicken and why the same attorney. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Should I do that now? No, we'll do this first. This is what started it.
Shit like this. Gonna listen as I go to sleep. Benny, since you're tracking my sleep patterns, I'm letting you know. Good night. This Jordan Peterson speech is a life-changing, blah, blah, blah. Respect yourself, it's called. Clearly, she didn't listen to that. Then she shares Sugar Pie Honey Bun from a year ago. And it's Benny Key's Ask Gang to make yet more false reports to blah, blah, blah. It's about Ernie Shell. Crystal says, well. Next one. Machine Gun Kelly, all right, is the Doja Freestyle. Purple Pills, D12. Let's see. Biggie, Sky's the Limit. Again, Juicy, Warning. This is Crystal. Hold on, we got more.
Do you know how many people love Biggie, Tiffany Marie? Do you know how ignorant that was? Yeah, that's Biggie. Like, what was that meant? Well, fucking damn, that's Crystal Biggie. Yeah, Crystal Legs Rap. You're damn right it's me. What you? Some shit fucking people never even heard of, except for Halsey. Which Halsey's amazing, right? But she ain't number one, you fucking witch. However, let's continue. Fuck Biggie got to do with it.
Is having trouble loading. Rick Ross. Now she's got 2 days ago. But she didn't show. Oh, she don't show you. She wanted Chase to be asked if he thinks she should go to the vigil. Just back chat of her getting the answer. I see what you did there, Suspect Brown, she says. So this is Jody in the Discord way back when they were using her for money and gifts and all the things. Bunny 4891 is Jody. It says, Penny FYT, can you ask Chase his thoughts on me attending the vigil? Because I worry either way. But while eyes are turned towards it, it is a good time for others to fuck with me here, too. And then she writes, I worry about driving myself in there, so I'm seeing if I can find someone to scoop me up. Then she shares a screenshot, and it's Penny. Penny says, Jody Sue, Chase said it's up to you. He thinks you should stay out of the, hold on, I can't see, out of the cameras, though, so no one knows where you are. Then, hold on. Jody says, pretty sure that ship has sailed, LOL, or does he mean media? Because I don't do media. Penny says, fake fish. Jody says, yeah, but also know who it is possibly. Scott H says, I have no idea. Still a nice thought and letter.
Have any of you ever seen me in any of them Discords? And was that the one? Hold on a minute. Let me restart her reading that because I want to show you guys something. Yes, this is it. Hold on.
You should stay out of.
What she shared with you when she was reading this was what Benny wrote and not what I wrote. Up here, I put, look how they are spinning narratives. I don't know why I put that. I don't even remember what this was about. It was one of the Discords that they were letting out. Tiffany reads what Benny wrote, but she doesn't read what I wrote as she's telling you about it.
Warning. This is Crystal. Hold on. We got more. It's having trouble loading. Rick Ross. Now she's got 2 days ago. But she didn't show. Oh, she don't show you. She wanted Chase to be asked if he thinks she should go to the vigil. Just back chat of her getting the answer. I see what you did there, Suspect Brown, she says. So this is Jody in the Discord way back when they were using her for money and gifts and all the things. Bunny 4891 is Jody. It says, Penny FYT, can you ask Chase his thoughts on me attending the vigil? Because I worry either way. But while eyes are turned towards it, it is a good time for others to fuck with me here, too. And then she writes, I worry about driving myself in there, so I'm seeing if I can find someone to scoop me up. Then she shares a screenshot, and it's Penny. Penny says, Jody Sue, Chase said it's up to you. He thinks you should stay out of the, hold on, I can't see, out of the cameras, though, so no one knows where you are. Then, hold on. Jody says, pretty sure that ship has sailed, LOL, or does he mean media? Because I don't do media. Penny says, fake fish. Jody says, yeah, but also know who it is possibly. Scott H says, I have no idea. Still a nice thought and letter. I don't even know what that means. Jody says media, Penny, or something else. Then she writes Q. Then she writes that comment by Lisa Sandros. I see her often in here. She seems okay. Is she just overthinking of danger? Are you taking a break until the vigil starts? If so, I'm going to do the same. Can I come back to you? Maybe I'll do more good here than at the vigil, and Chase won't have to worry. So this is a screenshot Crystal is showing. So 2 days ago, look how he tried to push them together. This was the live that Benny did 6 months ago. Did JSB commit too early to law enforcement? And Crystal has a problem with that live stream. It was the upload. Okay. Okay, gotta admit this one was funny. So this is Benny doing his impression of JLR in the bushes. So this is a bit bipolar, as you can see. She thinks Benny's funny, but then she's mad at Benny in the same, 12 hours or so. 2 days ago. Why did he?
No, Tiffany, I wasn't fucking mad at Benny and then going bipolar. I look at things biased and unbiasedly. I'm telling you what I see wrong with what the fuck you're posting, but I'm also laughing at something Benny posted because I don't always disagree with Benny. That's the funniest fucking thing about all of this. I was agreeing with what y'all was saying at that moment. And you fucking turned it around. That's why when you talk about me, you always say, Crystal would be real smart. She's a good researcher. She'd be okay if she just calmed down. No, I'd be okay if you'd quit playing fucking fuck shit games and missing kids' cases and collecting money and selling candles and being a fucking tragedy pimp. I also agree, Tiffany, that you do good work when you put your banners out and you share other people's channels and you show your dedication to the kids. But that's more rare than it is the drama and the fighting. How do you go from AB to Benny in 1 or 2 fucking days like you're hanging off of his fucking eggplant? Grow the fuck up. You started all this fucking drama with this bitch, in my opinion. I think she's a bitch for what she's doing to me. And I don't really care no more. I didn't do the things you fucking people were saying I did. Because I disagreed with Squall and reached out to Amy. Benny stated it. Crystal's dangerous. I have those clips. Do we got to go back through Benny again? Because I will. I never wanted this shit to get this far. I take my video down, I come back, I don't even address y'all, then you say something fucking dumb. Right? 13-hour call. That's a part of what's going on in Summer's case on YouTube. It's a part of causing confusion. And it's okay for other creators to commentate on it. If you don't like what I do, commentate on it. Just don't be a dick. Don't bully. 10,000 I've said a million times what the fuck y'all did to me. Spreading lies, switching my words. That's what you did. And I'm done playing games with you. If I find a way to get you seriously, legally in trouble, if I can come up with the money, let me hit the fucking lottery or something, bitch, because you're the first fucking one. I promise you. I done had it. Whole songs threatening my family about my kids calling DHS. That's a threat. You got issues, bitch. And I'm done. You'll be in court with me someday. I promise.
Pushed so hard for Ernie to be guilty. So many have. Benny Keys, 1 year ago. Summer sent Ernie Where's Summer Wells. 2 days ago. Why is she so involved from so early on? She's talking about AF Pennington. Then she shares an intro that Benny had made for, he was doing like a Don Wells, he was doing like interviews with Don at night. And he had made an intro and she shared that. And she said, remember all the high tech shit in Don interviews? 2 days ago. Benny sending me threats to be prepared tomorrow. Guess I got to be ready. The one before that says, everyone go throw some hearts in Benny's comments, make them rainbow. Oh my God. 2 days ago, she shares another one. Benny Keys at Crystal's Crime Time on the snitch. 2 days ago, he did a live stream. She says, is he serious? I'll laugh my fucking ass off. Not Stacey Slayfool, just smarter than you. What does that mean, Crystal? Not Stacey Slayfool, just smarter than you? Crystal, what are you talking about Stacey Slay for? That one stand out to me. I don't know why, but it just does. See, Crystal started doing this when I started bringing out the receipts of Stacey. She immediately went for Linda. The second that Linda provided screenshots of what actually went down in Penny's emails for true crime commentary, Crystal started in with all of the distractions and attacking Linda and threatening Linda that she knows where she lays her head down at night. Why? Why would you do that, Crystal? Are you a part of the...
Show it. Show that I did that. You're stating that it was in a comment section that Linda was fucking in. Show it.
the fake Fed situation. I don't know why you would do this at a time like this. And I can't go without noticing that you're doing it. Like, for real. I'm not even joking. Of all the times you see what's going on and how important it is, right? You know the severity of what's happened here. And you're trying to threaten the only person putting out receipts at that time. Linda was the only person who had showed anything in a form of.
Does anybody remember the White Rabbit channel? Not the one that's out there now, but the one that made all the Alice in Wonderland shit and shit. I'd like that channel to come back, please. Whoever made that channel, in my opinion, it's AF Pennington or Honest Rage. I want that channel back.
The emails that were coming into the True Crime Commentary email. Crystal immediately started threatening Linda. I don't even know if Linda knows. And I didn't tell her because I'm not trying to upset this woman. So anyway, she shares her own short. No one cares. Okay, here it is. 2 days ago. So let's think real hard about this chicken on a stick. Hubby has a pot field and AB sells pot products. Things are coming together. Oh my God.
I'm going to go dig tonight. I got to follow Quentin's case. When I'm done with Quentin, I'm going to go dig. I'm going to show the threats of lawsuits from other creators, if I could find those. My God, I fucking deleted my Dropbox, and I think it had that folder. I'm going to find what I can on that. I'm going to find the song that Benny wrote about me. I'm going to find the live Benny did about me. I'm pretty sure somewhere, because I put it away for Court for Chicken, I have the live saved of mine where they started attacking me in my chat. I'm going to find that. I'm going to find the people telling me all of the trolls that were, and I have videos made of that, so I don't even have to find that. The trolls telling me that I should die and not cover Summer's case. I shouldn't be here. I think I have the Summer's birthday I did, or one of her summer days. Maybe it was the anniversary. I think it was the anniversary. Right after Summer went missing, where they came into my chat and said the same things there. The screenshots of Tiffany Marie. My husband's getting up. Hold on 1 minute. The screenshots of Tiffany Marie saying that my group was trolled by somebody she knew and she wouldn't tell me who it was. Janine Murrell saying she was the girl that trolled my group. I'm going to find all of that and put it together in a timeline. I'm going to make one video. Shall I ever get the opportunity to get an attorney? It's the only thing I'm going to need for court. I promise you that. Do you understand? I don't care if you take my shit. Do it. Show the world how you people are thieves and how this is what you do. You false sue people. You make things up. You make everybody hate them. Right? Because that's what you do. To collect money in any way possible. including lawsuits on those that don't have much, but just enough to fill your pockets. That's my opinion. Does any of this have to do with Summer Wells? I have no clue. Because I don't know why Linda would insert herself as a daycare provider for some people that worked for Tucker when she didn't know Dawn. I'm still trying to make sense of that. Just like I'm still trying to make sense as to why Chicken on a Stick would just pop up online, attacking Jody Sue out of nowhere. It is what it is. You people started this every time. Did I make a fairy tale? Mm-hmm. Oh. Another thing I'm bringing out, some stuff from TT's messages. The image of Linda that I shared that's actually public on a public website. What if I was giving a review on her daycare center? Yet I took the time to block out the name of her daycare center and put a stupid clown face over her stupid face, in my opinion. Right? I didn't dox her. I didn't dox the name of it. I took the address out. I took her name out of it. And I put a fucking clown on her to show her that TT had sent me a photo stating that it was taken in her home. It was a receipt, because that's what you all demand. You demand people show receipts, and then you send them to certain creators to put out, and you target them in an effort to sue them and steal. That's what the fuck you are doing. I'm done. You want to take my home? Take it. You look like shitty people and you're outed. One day somebody will see that. I ain't going nowhere, and I'm going to keep continuing to cover it. Fuck you all. All right, hold on. My husband got up. And talk to him. Hold on a minute, Beth Ann. He has a watch. Oh, I need a drink. I got a caught mouth. It's not an Apple Watch, but he has it set everybody could call him on it. He bragged about it forever, right? Everybody could call me. Look at this. That's so cool. Now when he goes to bed and my son calls, because my son's really a pain in the ass. He calls every 2 seconds. Okay? So when my son calls back to back and you don't answer him, he just keeps calling and calling and calling and calling and calling. So he jumped up out of the bed. He was like, angry. So I'm sorry you guys seen that. His fault. Take the fucking watch off. We'll call him back. I hope it ain't an emergency, though. I'm glad he answered. Okay, what about PG? I don't know. Beth Ann? That's what I'm saying. Why do creators want to go to the extent to make things up like smelling dead dogs or death? It changes from death to dead dog on people's panels to make suspicion. They create false narratives and false evidence that the police never came out and said. And then when people question it because they want to move on from it because it got a view, right? Like it gets a couple views and it'll start a fight later and we could bring it up and everybody's confused. they create a false narrative. And in that narrative, it creates more. And then that's how they could go on, poor Summer, please donate to the billboards, please donate to this. And then you get people in the community, in my opinion, I don't know. Do any of you know after all this time? I'm not the police. Only the police can figure that out. However, they've called in all these tips and caused all these problems. And then even for me, three-way calls with the PIs. Like, y'all are sending screenshots to me about a three-way call with what's supposed to be a respectable PI. I look at PIs as something important. They're there to help, right? Like, if they come out and give their name, you want to research them and see how good they are. They should be willing and wanting to help law enforcement, right? But when you got Squall, who's on Facebook doing the same thing, Frank Light, and everybody's like, man, if you don't get it, I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because of the things that I do know and see and have researched. I don't understand how other people don't fucking see it. Like, I'm blown away. Some others see it. Crystal, are you the same Crystal that was in my Facebook group? I want to know, is anybody in here who followed me in my Facebook group when all this fuckery was going on? Because I was posting the proof back then. My shit has never changed. People go on there and say, oh, you switched up, you this, you that, you're posting this, it's a fake. No. People didn't pay attention to it. They chose not to. They chose to bash instead. Hold on. I gotta go see what's going on with my son. I'm gonna replay this video for you while I go do that. My cat's crying. My husband's... It's getting hectic here, and there ain't even no kids here this morning.
Shit like this. Gonna listen as I go to sleep. Benny, since you're tracking my sleep patterns, I'm letting you know. Good night. This Jordan Peterson speech is a life-changing, blah, blah, blah. Respect yourself, it's called. Clearly, she didn't listen to that. Then she shares Sugar Pie Honey Bun from a year ago. And it's Benny Key's asked gang to make yet more false reports too, blah, blah, blah. It's about Ernie Shell. Crystal says, well, well, well. Next one, Machine Gun Kelly, all right, is the Doja Freestyle, Purple Pills, D12. Let's see. Biggie, Sky's the Limit. Again, Juicy, Warning. This is Crystal. Hold on, we got more. It's having trouble loading. Rick Ross. Now she's got 2 days ago. But she didn't show, she don't show you. She wanted Chase to be asked if he thinks she should go to the vigil. Just back chat of her getting the answer. I see what you did there, Suspect Brown, she says. So this is Jody in the Discord way back when they were using her for money and gifts and all the things. Bunny4891 is Jody. It says, Penny FYT, can you ask Chase his thoughts on me attending the vigil? Because I worry either way. But while eyes are turned towards it, it is a good time for others to fuck with me here, too. And then she writes, I worry about driving myself in there, so I'm seeing if I can find someone to scoop me up. Then she shares a screenshot, and it's Penny. Penny says, Jody Sue, Chase said it's up to you. He thinks you should stay out of the, hold on, I can't see, out of the cameras, though, so no one knows where you are. Then, hold on. Jody says, pretty sure that ship has sailed, LOL, or does he mean media? Because I don't do media. Penny says, fake fish. Jody says, yeah, but also know who it is possibly. Scott H says, I have no idea. Still a nice thought and letter. I don't even know what that means. Jody says media, Penny, or something else. Then she writes Q. Then she writes that comment by Lisa Sandros. I see her often in here. She seems okay. Is she just overthinking of danger? Are you taking a break until the vigil starts? If so, I'm going to do the same. Can I come back to you? Maybe I'll do more good here than at the vigil, and Chase won't have to worry. So This is screenshot Crystal is showing. So 2 days ago, look how he tried to push them together. This was the live that Benny did 6 months ago. Did JSB commit too early to law enforcement? And Crystal has a problem with that live stream. It was the upload. Okay. Okay, gotta admit this one was funny. So this is Benny doing his impression of JLR in the bushes. So this is a bit bipolar, as you can see. She thinks Benny's funny, but then she's mad at Benny in the same, 12 hours or so. 2 days ago, why did he push so hard for Ernie to be guilty? So many have. Benny Keys, 1 year ago, Summer sent Ernie wears some.
They're back. Leilani's trial's back on. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm not going to cover Summer's case or any of this bullshit for a few days. I'm going to go through and start digging and putting everything out. And I'm just going to keep putting it out daily. I don't really care no more. Like, this is. What else do I do? I've already lost, right? You want more? Take more. I will beat the fuck out of my computer with the baseball bat and take the hard drive out of it. If you think I have something in here you're trying to get or something, like, I fucking swear to God, I know that sounds crazy, but you ain't gonna get the fucking computer that I have. You're not. My messenger's been hacked. I don't know what the fuck you people are after, but leave me the whole fuck alone. I have nothing for you. You're not going to get much out of me. I don't even want to fucking talk about you no more. I don't care. Let the feds handle it. Somebody's going to figure it out one day. It's not going to be me. I don't have those credentials. I would like to move on, cover other faces, and just put Summer's picture out there. Because I'm about done with all of you. I don't care about you. Please allow me to move on. Is it you want me off Summer's case? I'll do that. Leave me alone. I didn't fucking do these things. You're saying I fucking did. If I did that, why would Linda send me the emails that she was interfering in Penny's emails? Why do you need, as a YouTube content creator, a single YouTube content creator that has no professional status, that just came to YouTube, is not famous? Why do you need somebody to check your emails for you? I get it. It gets busy, but it's fucking weird when it's your first channel and you just started. Penny, why is it you are the only one that came here with a partner you didn't know from AB's Discord? Those are the things that don't make sense. Like, you just don't meet somebody and say, hey, let's be partners. I'll give you all my passwords. Here's my YouTube password. Do you want to team up? Oh, and hey, Linda, why don't you drive around from Jonesboro all the way to the Wells Hills, take pictures, put it on video, don't talk, so that they don't know it's you or Chase, and bring it back to us so we can play games. And then go tell people who live in Australia that you smelled death. Yes, I saved that too. I saved BA's messages. As a matter of fact, they're archived, just like Gary's. I'm sick and tired of this. The only thing I said was, wait a minute, they were having a 13-hour call. Something in that call struck me. Hold on. Something in that 13-hour call struck me that they said. I don't even remember why. All right. And I said, man, this needs to come out because I held it. I didn't tell nobody that Linda told BA that she smelt death for more than a year, except for TBI. Okay? So they kept spreading rumors and doing this 13-hour call and going over this, and it didn't make sense to me. And I wrote somewhere, it was in a comment section. Penny even ended up responding to me. Okay? I wrote in this comment section about, no, wait, Linda said she smelled death on the property. Linda said she smelled death, but then she turned around and said it was a dog. They were talking about Slay somewhere in this live. And at that time, I didn't quite understand the whole Slay situation. Hold on one sec. I didn't understand the whole Slay situation. I still don't. I don't understand. 1 second she's there, the next minute she's not there, then it's an email. So I must have asked a question about the emails. Linda sent me the fucking emails. She was in that comment section. It was on that night I released them fucking emails. And Tiffany's over there saying, you should have seen what Crystal said in the comment section. I wonder if Linda's seen that Crystal said she better watch where she lays her head. All of a sudden, Benny comes out. Oh, Crystal, you got another lawsuit. This one's in the triple digits or whatever. You ain't getting out of this one more than you can afford. Huh? I didn't understand with the lawsuit why it would even be filed against me. It didn't make sense. Even Jody Sue and everybody else got online like, huh? That's so confusing. I've never reached out to Linda. Linda reached out to me. She wanted the stupid chicken fucking fighting video. Do you guys see how stupid that fucking video was now? That's why I didn't want to re-release it. I admit it was fucking dumb. They were forcing me because I told Jenny and Adrian and Scott and Benny and Penny, because Penny was there sleeping, but she was there, about the chicken fighters that lived in the area. That, hey, maybe that should be something we look into because, you know, they all do drugs and chicken fight and you hear this. And I was looking up newspaper articles with Gary about chicken fighting. I was learning about it. What, of coffee? That pot's empty already? Malaya was in there mixing and stirring. It's hard with my daughter moving back in and she suddenly like thinks she's adult and I don't fucking know. She makes coffee every day. Oh, it's a woman that at the beginning of this was driving around for true crime commentary in Scott H. Say it again.
Yes, I remember that. And I wasn't all into it like
They were like going by Donna Serafina's tips. Even at one point, there was a what do you call them fucking things? Pavilion, not a pavilion, a gazebo. Thank you. There was like a white gazebo, and they were saying, oh, look, Donna Serafina said this. They helped to spread the dare and shit a little bit at the beginning. Yes. And so many others. And then it was, oh, look at that stop sign. Let's time it. They timed it. And they were driving around with Twister even, I think, and Scott Skulls. Like, it was a whole group of them. Is that really how you get data and shit? Are those people professional? Will they have answers? I've never had to do that. I used their videos to show things they seen, but I also find other means of doing that. Hold on, my husband, damn it. He's gotten a wake up something going on over there. Hold on. Jesus, I'm having him leave the room to go get me some water. He's having a rough wake up or something. He come out of the bed like a girl. Because my son kept calling. It wasn't even no reason. That's what he was. It's because I shut I shut the vibrate off the thing so I couldn't hear it. So he kept calling. He's a pain in the ass. Yes, lady love. And then you throw TT in there too. Like them two battle each other. They hate each other. In real life, or they like each other. I don't know. One breath they hate each other. The next breath they like each other. Linda wouldn't do that. But yes, she could do that. This is my family. She babysat for me 20 years ago. I can't take it. It's petty bullshit. And they're all throwing me into it because I had a conversation with them. Look, dude, I'm not here for y'all. I'm here to look into what I can find out about the case. I don't want to be your friend. Hold on. Earl, shut that door. Yeah, but it's blaring in my camera. Yes. Just as much as Bullhorn. And then there's Bullhorn over there with this lawsuit. You can't be getting people fired from their jobs. What the fuck did you do? Huh? There's video evidence of it. I can't. I do need help. I don't know how to get that fucking help. Like I said, if I lose it, I lose it. But I don't even want Betty's help at this. She didn't respond to me, and that's fine. And that's because Betty is petty. That's because she can't put it aside and listen to the little portion of video that I had played about her. In my opinion, I'm sure somebody had to tell her about it, right? If nobody sent it to her, I apologize. But I wrote her. I left her a couple comments. She didn't reply. It is what it is. And after further thinking and using some education in my fucking brain, I thought about it. She's just as bad as them, in my opinion. I don't think that their lawsuit's going to go anywhere. I think screaming outside of people's homes is hurtful to whole communities. And I think that I'm allowed to have that opinion, and so is anybody else that's against it. I would be, in my opinion, signing a deal with the devil. I'm not saying Betty's dumb. I'm not saying what she does is not important, because I think it is, but I think she just does it in the wrong places. The right people aren't hearing the voice, and it turns out to be attacks. I am going to go back to covering summer. I'm not done covering summer. That's not what I'm doing. I just need a break from all this for a couple days, and I want to go dig receipts, and I want to show you guys. It may not be in order. I have a lot of it already put together, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, shit, if the ship's gonna fucking sink, I might as well fucking go down in the ocean, right? Fuck it. The multi-strikes they did to my channel, I have screenshots. YouTube has that. The man sitting outside my home. It's just too much. That's the real crimes. I don't know what Betty's never trolled me. So that's why I can't put her in that. And that's why I can only say the only thing she's ever done, in my opinion, was scream outside people's homes and try to be loud. And I don't think that that's a bad quality. However, I think that the way she does it and JLR does it, I'm giving Molly some props right now because I think Molly came back and she's not doing that. She's just commentating on things, right? She's not getting so involved. I don't think getting so involved is a bad thing. I just don't think where you go, in my opinion, and in the court's opinion in Tennessee, stalking parents of missing children is going to help any situation because you never know how each person reacts to something. Hold on, I got a weird itch. My nebulizer, and I sleep with oxygen. So my nose is always dry and I'm always itching it. And I don't want people like Benny going on there and saying, oh, she does coke. No, I got dry boogers, motherfucker. Okay.
He did the worst, and he's the one that started.
Say it again.
But he's the worst, and he's the one that initiated the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's the worst one I'm in. Flashing money.
Like it's just, yeah, flashing money. You don't even know where the money came from. Oh, he fell in a sewer. I've searched. I can't find nothing about that fucking lawsuit anywhere online. I've asked him on my own panel to fucking show paperwork of that. It may be true, but it may be something that happened 50 fucking years ago. They can't hear you. You're whispering.
I said, what are you doing? Looking for Ninja Turtles.
He said, what was he doing? Looking for Ninja Turtles. He's down there. He wanted to fight Splinter. AB. AB could be Splinter. I quit.
I'm a train little turtles, eh?
It is what it is. I can't stop what they're doing. If they want to be shit ass people, let them. This fucking attorney's even. Oh, I think I left my phone upstairs in the bathroom. Can you go look? I want to read all the text messages from this attorney at some point tonight. Not right now. I don't even want to read them. Maybe I'll just make you guys a video. You could go read them. It ain't defamation. It's what he said to me from a public number that's on a public website. So, yeah, it's on Google. So, there's that. And it's the number to his law firm. Okay, so, and another thing is real quick before we do go here so I could start. I'm going to take a brief, let my husband wake up, have a cup of coffee with him, and I'll come back for Quentin. Oh, Linkin Park released their song. Damn it. They make me take my shit down for Linkin Park. They'll let me give my, some bands, they'll allow you to give your monetization to them. You know what I mean? Like your channel doesn't get a strike. You're allowed to just give them your money. And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing with Danny. They'll like split it up or Kasky. I like them artists, so I'll contribute to what they're doing for their future. And when I share the music, it's because I'm giving them the cash from it. I want to see them succeed. BK said I look like the epitome of meth. Never touched ish a day in my life. Projection. He's disgusting, in my opinion. That's why he's not allowed on the internet right now. But Tiffany will go over there and still swing from the eggplant. Maybe it's the eggs behind it. Whatever. Okay, hold on. What was I doing? Oh, showing my community post. Hold on. I should probably just wait till later to show you guys this, but I'll just show it again later. The other day when I was live and his text message came out, I already put the notification on. Why did I do that? Kasky has a new video coming out tomorrow. Here it is. The other day when I was reading his text messages to me, he said that I defamed him in this Google review. I couldn't find the Google review public where you could see it. He must have it private, because when I go to Google Maps and put in my the reviews that I've given, it pops up along with his reply. So this was what he was complaining about, and this is not defamation. This is exactly what he's done to me, and this is what's put on court record. I am a YouTube creator who covers the Summer Wells case. Among other topics, I recently had an unsettling experience with Richard Phillips, which I believe was a clear attempt at intimidation. He took a fraudulent case against me, which was eventually dropped by the judge after it became evident that the charges were filed under false pretenses. Chicken was just in my chat the other day. I'm going to have to go read what she said, but I'm sure there's something in there I could use for that. After the initial case was dropped, Phillips picked up another case against me for someone else who claimed to have smelled death at the work site related to the case. The new case has been a whirlwind, being filed in one county, moved to another, denied there, now being sent to Jonesboro, where the plaintiffs actually reside. It feels like a deliberate attempt to harass and intimidate me. There, Mr. Phillips, I'm telling you how this feels to me. That's my opinion, and that's exactly how it feels to me. And let's not mention that this was written before you filed the third lawsuit against me for Linda, right? I've been targeted and harassed on YouTube by individuals under several different names. You have all seen that. And I have evidence of this actions. You have all seen that. They have even offered me illegal IP addresses linked to others involved in the case. And that's funny because that person just, again, left me a comment not too long ago in here, and I've already been told, I don't know that it's true, but it's speculation that that is Linda, them pimping grifters. The IP address was for TT. They were telling me that the IP address looks more like TT than chicken on a stick or something. I can't remember what the whole thing was about. The entire ordeal seems orchestrated to silence and intimidate me, and I firmly believe that attorney Richard Phillips is playing a key role in this harassment. With 3 lawsuits, sir, 2 different defendants, and then replies like, pay attention to which side of the case hates me. I haven't orchestrated a single comment on anybody's page. Sir, that doesn't mean you don't talk to them on the phone or behind the scenes. That doesn't mean that when you file a lawsuit against somebody, you're not speaking about them. You have also asked me who TT is. You have also asked me who COAS is, which is chicken on a stick. The person who you filed a lawsuit against me for. The fact that you don't even know that tells me that you either didn't take a look at the case or you're ignorant to them facts and you're trying to create a narrative. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have that opinion with 3 lawsuits pinned against me from one attorney for 2 people that shouldn't even know each other in real life. How do they get the same attorney? But however, you do you. And by the way, not only did I put a Google review, I really hope one day I hear back. I sent this to the Bar Association and to the people that do the investigations. I hope they're working on it. You shouldn't have a side in this case. That's not your place. You're an attorney filing defamation lawsuits against somebody. Why do you have a side? In the case of Summer Wills, that's a bit fucking strange in my opinion. I haven't orchestrated a single comment on anybody's page. I'm here to win cases, not make friends. It's all about money for you. You don't care who you take it from, even if your clients are lying. Whatever. Thank you. I know you left me a comment the other day saying you love him. I've been listening to him far before I even knew who Danny Youngkin was, because we have a lot of North Carolina, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, New York. Like it goes up and they do shows at little places here. And then you hear the other rappers that know them, they open up for them. I pay attention to that. I do. I know I'm an old lady and it seems weird, but it's because I have a lot of young sisters and brothers and cousins, and they get into that, and I'd prefer to see them do that than do some of the things they do, you know? So when they go down the South Side and they mix it up in the studio or whatever, and not just that, but my father was a completely talented musician. Like, it's tragic he was such a fucking asshole. Okay. What else? Yes, I'm going to read the text messages later. My husband got my phone. I'm not, yeah, you brought it down. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to get up and spend a little bit of time with him. He got woken up in a bad way. He did the gorilla walk. It looked like that couple I always talk about that does the dancing, that dance they do. Oh my God, me too, lady love. And Jelly Roll for that matter. So many. All right, guys. I'm going to get off because this was my second live. I got to come live for Quentin again with the third one. I've been doing so many damn lives lately. I mean, I really just don't know what to do. They want to take the house. They want to take the house. I can't side with Warren. I can't do it. That shit's crazy. Fuck no. I thought about that. In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, she's just as bad as they are. And she's telling them they can't collect. Did you see that? She's in that lawsuit. It's saying, oh, you can't collect money for your lawsuit. And then she's asking for money for her attorneys. What? You can't collect money, but we can. Lady, you done already lost. You too, lady love. I'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to say give me like 30 minutes, an hour. Let me get my shit together. Have a cup of coffee with my husband. See what he's going to do for his day. What we're going to do for dinner. We ate bad for breakfast. I'm not going to tell you all.
Like me. You've been around me too long. I don't care what I have for breakfast.
I do.
But you gotta look, American breakfast food is bad for you anyway.
But you work all night. Your breakfast is really dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, look what you get at IHOP. You get like a pack of pancakes with sugar and whipped cream on
Stan cakes?
Pancakes.
Was that on purpose?
No. I mean, no. You eat bad anyway for breakfast. It don't matter.
All right, guys. Peace and love. I'll see you in about 30 minutes, an hour. Let me see how this goes. But that's it. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm not going nowhere on Summer's case. I just think I need a little break from these freaking whatever. I want to try to cover other cases. I want to try to cover other things. I think I did okay with this trial, but I feel like it was too much time on court TV. I should give more commentary. I just haven't had the time to do that with some own shit going on in my life. I wish I had more time in my day. I really do. But I'm going to get better at this, I promise. Just got to find other ways to do things. All right. I made a... Ooh, that sounds so good. She smoked. Oh, smoked the fatty. I thought I read that wrong. Never mind. I had a... We had chili last week, but I thought you was smoked. I wasn't thinking. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell you what I thought that said. All right. See you in a little bit. Peace and love. Bye.